The Girl Who Married a Ghost tells the tale of a beautiful young woman who, out of pride, rejects all suitors until she is deceived by a mysterious stranger. Drawn into the land of the dead, she learns a hard lesson about humility and wisdom when her family and a diviner rescue her from the ghost's grasp. Welcome to Posh Stories. Here, every story comes alive, full of lessons, mystery, and excitement. Don't just watch, be part of the journey. Hit subscribe and let's enjoy these stories together. Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills and wide plains, lived a girl so beautiful that even the sun seemed to shine a little brighter when it touched her face. Her skin glowed like polished bronze, her eyes sparkled like river water under the moonlight, and her laughter carried through the air like the song of a bird. Suitors came from near and far, young hunters, brave warriors, even wealthy chiefs, but she refused them all. Some said she was too proud. Others believed she was waiting for a man worthy of her beauty. Her parents worried, for tradition held that a girl must not delay marriage for too long. Still, the girl insisted, "I will know when the right man comes." One evening, as the sun sank low and painted the skies orange, a tall, handsome stranger entered the village. His skin was flawless, his teeth shone like ivory, and his voice was as smooth as honey. He carried himself with dignity, dressed in fine garments unlike any the villagers had seen before. He asked for the girl's hand in marriage, and for the first time, she smiled and agreed. The villagers were astonished. Who was this man that she had chosen so quickly? But the girl was enchanted, and within days they were wed. The stranger led her to his home in a distant land. They walked through valleys, crossed rivers, and journeyed into the deep forest. As they went further, the path grew darker, and an uneasy silence filled the air. Finally, they reached his village, but it was no ordinary place. The huts stood broken, the fires were cold, and the air smelled of dust and decay. Strange shadows flickered around them. The girl's heart began to tremble, but the man only smiled wider. As night fell, the truth revealed itself. The handsome stranger's fine garments turned to rags. His smooth skin peeled away like bark, revealing bones that glistened under the moonlight. His teeth were no longer ivory, but sharp and crooked. He was not a man. He was a ghost. Terrified, the girl tried to run, but the spirits surrounded her, whispering and cackling. She realized too late that her pride and stubbornness had led her into the arms of the dead. Back in her village, her parents grew worried when she did not return. Days passed and still no word. Knowing something was terribly wrong, they sought the help of a wise diviner. This diviner, an old man with deep-set eyes and a staff carved with sacred symbols, listened to their cries. After casting his cowrie shells, he declared, "Your daughter has been taken into the land of the dead, but she is not lost forever. With courage and humility, she can be brought back." The diviner prepared sacred herbs, chants, and protective charms. He journeyed with the girl's family into the dark forest, where shadows twisted and the air grew heavy. At the ruined ghost village, he stood firm, chanting ancient words that split the night air like thunder. The spirits wailed and tried to resist, but his power was stronger. He struck the ground with his staff, and a bright light burst forth, shattering the illusion. The ghost groom howled as his bones turned to dust, and the other spirits scattered into the wind. The girl collapsed, weak but alive, freed from the spell. Her family gathered around her, weeping with relief. The diviner helped her to her feet and spoke gently. "Beauty may open doors, but wisdom and humility keep them safe. Never again should pride blind you to danger. The girl bowed her head in shame and gratitude. From that day on, she lived with greater humility, listening to the counsel of her elders and valuing wisdom above flattery. Her story was told to many generations after as a warning and a guide that pride without humility can lead even the brightest soul into darkness. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow for more.